he's still cheater in my eyes.
What's up, everyone? Shaquille Mahjoudi here for CBS Sports, and you know who this is. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC bantamweight champion, fighting Sean O'Malley in the main event of UFC 316. Merab the Machine Dvalishvili. How are you, sir?
I'm good, Shaquille. How are you?
It's good. I'm good. It's good to see you. I have one question on my mind, more important than any other, and I just need to get it out of the way. You might need to zoom in a little bit, like come closer to the camera to see, but can you just walk me through what's happening here?
You think 10-8 there or no? Yeah, it could quite easily be.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that was after my Ricky Simon fight. I don't know if you remember when I left Ricky Simon and then I take him down. We both land on my forehead, and my neck got stabbed in between my neck.
I
And
see.
then next couple months, the nerves tingling in my shoulder and bother me, and then took and sometimes between rounds I need to stretch them out and to release my nerves between the like the neck, and then that like between rounds that's what I was doing because I was like I don't know, my tingling nerve was bothering me, and I pretty much released my nerve. That's what I did there.
All right, fair enough. Looks silly, but good for your well-being. And we've seen weirder things in corners. I
Yeah,
remember Clay Guida burping so loud that like you could pick it up on the cameras.
that's funny.
Um, we have this rematch with Sean O'Malley coming up. I saw an interview that his coach, Tim Welch, did with ESPN a couple days ago. I wanted to just get sort of your side of it. So he was saying that while watching back the fight, he feels like the lighting and the sphere sort of impacted Sean's ability from landing his strikes cleanly. Only you and Sean know that, but I'm curious, from your experience, was there anything about fighting in the sphere that impacted your performance relative to normal?
Fighting at Spear, that was one of the good arena because I can hear my coaches very clear
Mm,
because it was very quiet because all the crowd was one side, and the, I don't know what was the good was good light actually, and it was perfect. But before the fight, I remember everybody was asking me, "Oh, how are you gonna fight at the spear? The lights will affect you, all the screen and everything else." But I was always telling them, if we both will be same situation, and then if it affects me, it's gonna affect my opponent too. And I looked that way before, but when I was fighting, it was even easier because I see everything. It was good light actually, nothing distract me, and it was best.
yeah, nothing distracting you except Tim Welch trying his best,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
ultimately it didn't
exactly.
work out
He
for
was
him.
trying to distract me. Yeah.
He did say some very nice things about you during that interview too. He says that Tim says that he believes right now you are the best bantamweight of all time. How does it feel to get that sort of compliment from Tim?
Yeah, he gave me this compliment and he gave me this respect. But this is I understand also because like you know to have a your student to have a champion and he lost against somebody, and of course you gotta you give respect and the guy that who you lost, and then yeah you wanna lost against the one of the best. This is it's good, feels good, but he's still cheater in my eyes.
Are you anticipating that he's going to do the same kind of thing again in this
uh,
fight?
I'm not sure, but he even tried first time. He should try to focus on technique and on like real thing, not like distract me and get in my skin or something like this, because this shit that not affecting me. This just shows that he's just cheated. That's it. Like now we are fighting, and I'm just gonna focus. I'm sure they training hard, and yeah.
Now, I know, listen, I don't know if there's anything that can keep Merab away from fight night. Not a back, not a shin, definitely not a broken pinky toe. But there's the toe, you're doing pull ups off the side of a cliff, you're running down a mountain. Do you like scaring UFC CEO Dana White?
No, no, no. This is my life, man. I always do this kind of stuff. That's how I get motivated. That's how I get strong. It was just this last Sunday. I ran to the mountains, and after I finished run, and I just ran back and uh, talk about my fights. And no, I don't like to make scare nobody. And then now I think everybody has to realize whatever I post in social media, this is nothing scary. Nothing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna post if it's something serious, injury or something. But if it's if I don't post, if I don't talk about, then maybe. But like if I post something about it, it's nothing serious. It's not gonna affect me, either my training or my fighting.
Okay, good. That's good advice. Let the people know so they can go to sleep easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I saw you mention that I think it was with ESPN that you plan to fight two more times this year, maybe in Guadalajara and then again in New York. When I'm looking at the math, I see two realistic contenders, Corey Sandhagen and Piotr Yan. Are those the same people that you sort of sense are the right next opponents for you, or do you have something else in mind?
Yes, actually, you're right. Those are two best contenders right now. Um, Mm, they both look good on last fights, and I never fought Corey Sandhagen, and then he pretty much beat and fight everybody except
Mm-hmm.
me, and he's good contender. And then I think he's been busy. He always works. He always company guy, and I think he deserved his shot again. And but first I have to focus my opponent. Peter Yan also good. We all know that he's a great fighter, and he got he beat he beat good guys. He beat good guys very dominant ways, and they both deserved. And we'll see how everything plays out. I'm not gonna call nobody now. Now it's UFC's job to keep me
Mm-hmm.
busy. Keep me busy. Whoever depends who will be ready, and then who will sign the contract.
Rob, you're a very clever man because I saw an interview your coach, John Wood, did with Submission Radio, and he said that when the commission was checking out your shin, you showed them the same leg twice instead of showing them both legs. What was going through your mind in that moment when the medical doctors were checking you out pre-fight?
Yeah, so like my heel wasn't healing up, my shin wasn't healing up, and I was nervous. Hopefully the
Mm-hmm.
commission let me fight, and so yeah, I did. The when California has a little bit strict commission. Also, they check you before the fight. Like
Mm.
I think the yeah, Thursday or for Friday. I don't remember exactly. They check you before, like they check everything. They take your upper body, and then they let you to show you take your socks off, shoes off, and then they tell you to show your shin too. And they let me do that. And yeah, I was just yeah, I did my best to stay in the fight. And
Well, I'm sure A, it worked out for you because you're still the
yes.
champion, and B, I'm sure the fans were very happy that you did. As we wrap up here, everyone's been talking about this video going around of you and your father sort of play fighting. He's picking you up, getting the single crush. Is your dad going to be at this fight?
No, my dad won't be despite because he lives a very happy life in
Mm-hmm.
Georgia with my mom, and they go back to village, where originally we are from, and they have little chickens. They have some little gardens,
Oh,
and they enjoy life, because in the village. All my cousins, all my even kids, old people, everybody live together. Everybody support each other. It's kind of old style, like when you go to your neighbor, hey, I need something. Can I borrow from you? And then can you like my, let's say my mom knows how to cook the Georgian best dish khachapuri, and like
Yeah.
if my other neighbor has a birthday, and my mom has to cook for them, and if if wedding still celebrating in the village, and it's always something going on, always good life. And so now, like every time I go Georgia, and then every time if they come into capital city, they miss village, they miss this life.
Mm.
They're getting tired in capital city. And then I don't want to let them play here in US, and because I don't have time for them, and it's too much, and too much stress. They love me. They nervous. They are in age now, and so they're gonna watch from TV. My father will watch from TV from village with other Georgians, but my mom usually she's praying, like
Yeah.
not watching TV, and she watch after.
Well, that's a beautiful life. It sounds like your parents live. I feel like
Thank you.
community is a
Yeah,
very important thing that we don't get as much of these days. Um, and also shout out to Roman Delidze who gave me like the cheat sheet for all the Georgian food I need to order when I go to a Georgian restaurant. Last thing, Merab, and I'll let you go here.
yes.
So much of, I think, the love and support and excitement around your rise was the mentality that you brought with you moving to the United States, pouring your heart and your soul into training, and how much that inspired the people around you. That was the story of Merab Dvalishvili, the rising contender. In your opinion, what is the story of Merab Dvalishvili, UFC champion?
Um, I mean, I just don't know how to say, but I think it just hard work got me here. I don't think I'm special. I'm like something like I was training in judo. I was tough judo wrestler, but I was not like Olympic champion or something special. And then um and then I transferred to MMA, and I was just regular fighter, but I work hard. I was trying to get better, and then um I had some ups and downs, and now I'm a champion. But I am still same guy. I still have the same motivation what I have before, and I'm still trying to be better version of myself. And uh, yes, I'm champion. I have this status. I have this respect, but I'm just a regular guy. Just but and I will tell people just you have to work hard. Um, yeah, sometimes hard work beats talents, and then that's I think who I am, and then I'm still trying to improve, still trying to work even more hard and get better, and then keep this belt, and um make new records and inspire more people and stuff like that.